So, in my last video, I said that if it gets 50 likes, I'd make a video talking about Roblox EDPs, and the video got 49 likes. But that's okay, because 49 is basically 50. Today, we're going to talk about people who use that same logic with the number 18. Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's try and get this video to 60 likes. I just want to preface this by saying none of the victims are to be blamed for these situations. They were tricked and groomed by people with malicious intent. And towards the end of the video, I'll give you a general tip on how to keep safe and something to look out for. Inhe was a developer for the popular Roblox game Toilet Tower Defense. He was recently outed as being a filthy creep when one of his victims stepped forward, causing a bunch of others to come forward with their own experience. In May of 2024, he was 20 years old, with the victim that came forward being 15. Me and Saf will now read the DMs.
Chill out. You're 15. There's so much more for you.
I guess, but I feel like I was only made to be someone's girlfriend.
Oh, that's not it at all. Even as a joke, it's still weird because I'm 20. How about you don't talk for a little? Get used to it, and I'll tell you when to talk. We're gonna make you become a big girl today.
What even am I supposed to say?
Sound like a plan? Don't you dare keep me waiting. Yeah. Daddy is the only thing that should come out of your mouth. Must do it. Urges. Love me. Must
Preg.
Nate. Oh wait, I have an impregnation the king sometimes. I knew you would. Who's daddy's good girl?
Fucking.
If you thought that was disgusting, he was also caught paying a 16-year-old for e-sex. Like, come on bro, what are you doing? The story goes he had asked them to join a condo game, and if they were to comply, he'd pay them 1,000 Robux, with there also being many DMs to prove this. Since this whole ordeal, he hasn't uploaded on YouTube, and he's also privated his Twitter. Roblox has also completely wiped his account. But the non-salations don't end there. This case also happened this year and is far worse than the last. Francois Romulus was a 43-year-old man who one day thought,
"Yeah mate, let me just head down to this 14-year-old's house."
What? Rom Diddy went under the guise of being a young boy named Alex, where he met and befriended the victim on Roblox. In the news report, it states at some point during their friendship, the girl's phone was hacked and she started receiving text messages like, "I left something for you under your bed and I'll come for you." The report goes on to state that they believe her details were compromised when Romulus sent a phishing link, which is one of those links that look like they go to a real site, but they take your details when you click onto it. After a while of all those creepy messages and even one day leaving a gift on her doorstep, he one day decided to mask up and show up to her house, where he proceeded to put a bag over her head and hold her at gunpoint. What the fuck? Luckily, the girl managed to escape, and I don't know how, because with an unmanaged trim like that, Rom clearly had nothing to lose. But it doesn't end there. Police say Rom, the sick bastard, was the first on the scene, where his excuse for being there was that so he could check on the girl. He was then arrested a day later, where he's still in jail as of now. Look, it's very easy for people on the internet to pretend to be someone that they're not. And in some cases, that's fine. Like, if you're a 6'4" D1 athlete, but on the internet, you're a closeted weeb who spends hours on forums discussing the latest One Piece episode. Or if you're a businessman from Lagos in real life, but on the internet, you're an expert tactico on Twitter, and you claim to know more than some of the elite football managers who do that as their job, it's fine, because you're not harming anyone. Aside from the latter harming people intellectually. I even do voice trolling myself over on Twitch, which you should totally check out, link in the description. Right now, the main thing we're streaming is Minecraft, but if one of us dies, all of us die. Where this actually becomes an issue is when socially touched, depraved people who have no shame are willing to do whatever it takes to get whatever they want. I mean, just look at Rom Diddy. He traveled all the way to her house, and once his plan failed, he even had the gall to double back, this time without his ski mask, and check on the victim. I swear, you can't even write this shit, man. But listen, in the video of the news report, they said to not make friends with people online. However, I think that's just impossible. I come from a generation where people have made lifelong friendships over COD and Halo game chats. Take a look at some of the biggest groups on Twitch and YouTube, and a majority of them have met online. The key thing these games had was voice chat. Voice chat easily let you determine how old the person you were speaking to was. That way you could stay away from anyone noncy. But nowadays it's a lot easier to fake a voice, so if you begin to get suspicious of someone, just block them. Also, if you hear a freaky man trying to befriend you, just block the prick. Let's take this into practice, shall we?
Hello, would you
Would you like to be my friend?
Now, should Saf A. befriend the man, B. give him an in-depth analysis of the 2022 World Cup final, C. block him, or D. all of the above? If you answered B, that's correct! Correct answer is C. Look, we like to joke on the channel and say pretty much anything on here, but every once in a while, you have to get serious. This tip, and this applies more towards content creators and I guess any kind of controversy, but you have to assume everyone is a cunt. Stop putting content creators up on a pedestal like they're some kind of superior being. Because they're not. They're human, just like me and you. Listen, I'm a bit of a cunt. Not a huge cunt, but I can be. I literally plugged my Twitch 2 minutes ago, for fuck's sake. But a lot of people like to think that their favorite YouTubers are blessed little angels who can't do anything wrong. Even to the point where they defend these people, even after the person themselves admit that the allegations are true. It can be anyone. They don't have to look or sound like a stereotypical pedo. Look at Cody Ko. He doesn't seem rapey at all. Or T Nichols. He just seemed like a normal guy. But it can be anyone. So close your windows, lock your doors, leave a like, subscribe, follow me on Twitch, drop a comment down below for some algorithm love. We'll be back to playing games next video, and stay away from your granddad. Safe.